calm down now. That's how you
Yeah! You ain't gonna turn me down.
can start on my. Oh, I got you.
Like, bro, me too.
I'm sorry. It's on there? Yeah. Hit record.
Damn, I had 5 turnovers. That's bad.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 2025 SWAC Basketball Championship quarterfinal matchup. We're joined by Alcorn State Lady Braves under head coach Nate Kilbert. Coach, if you could give us an opening statement about today's game.
All right, first of all, I'll start off by saying we give y'all a good basketball game today. It was a good basketball game by 2 good teams. We knew A&M was going to be tough because they beat us at home. So that was enough motivation for us. But they had a lot of kids injured when they played us there. We had a few kids injured too. So we wanted to kind of see how, with both teams having most of their players back, how the matchup was going to go. I thought our kids played extremely well in the very beginning. We was ready for this game. We was geeked for this game. But I questioned whether or not we was going to be able to get through those tough moments like in the third quarter, and we was able to get through them. We never wavered on the sideline. I thought our kids were real positive, especially this girl right here. She was starting to say, Coach, we're going to be all right. And I think that was the key. The only thing that I'm really disappointed with in this game is there's just way too many turnovers for us, the way we play. We don't turn the ball over like that. I think we had 26 turnovers. But anytime you can turn the ball over that many times and win the game, that says something about your team. I thought Destiny really made some big plays for us down the stretch when we needed her to, but that's what she's been doing all year. I mean, so it's, both of these guys, I thought they really stepped their game up when we really needed them to, because without these two, who knows where we would be. Because we feel like A&M did a good job of making that run. We were waiting on that run. They made a good run at us, but we didn't waver from that run. We didn't let it get way out of hand. Well, maybe we did, because I blew all my times out trying to slow them down. But our kids managed to get through that because it was 7 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock. We didn't have any more time out, but we managed the game. Our offense, that's our times out. We know how to run our offense to the point where we're controlling the tempo of the game, and I thought we did a great job of that. I think that's the reason why we won the game, because we controlled the tempo for the majority of the game.
This time we'll open the floor for questions.
Coach, how you doing?
Doing great.
Hey, good to see you from the media day, SWAC media day, all the way to
Appreciate
the
it.
tournament. Coach, just can you explain just how your team just persevered, and just elaborate on your 2 players that you brought in here. Go ahead.
Well, if you talk to these 2 guys about what I get on them so much about, we are an experienced team. We're not young. Sometimes we play like we are, but we're not young. These guys been with me a while now. This right here been here for 4 years. Destiny going on 3 to 4 years. So they've been with me a while. They know my system. So we should be doing some of the things that we're doing because of our experience. I think that's why we can get in games like this and have a chance to win. That's why we can be down 7 with 5 minutes left in the game and have a chance to win because of our experience. I think that's what's going to get us over the hump, because it's not a question of whether or not we're going to execute. We're going to get open shots. We're going to get our layups off when we need them most of all. But I think the separation from our team and most of the teams in this conference is how long we've been together and how well these guys know my system.
Coach, you beat a 20-win team. All right. Now, here's the thing. Do you all have any more left in the tank? Do you think you spent too much energy in this game?
Oh, no. Nowhere close. Remember last year, we spent the same kind of energy in the first round against Southern. You know what I mean? But we did spend a lot of energy, but I think we got some kids on that bench that we probably could have played more. But that first game, if you can get by it, it kind of loosens you up a little bit. So you'll see some of those kids who didn't get a chance to play a little bit more tomorrow. But nah, man, it's win or go home now. I don't think that's going to affect us tomorrow. We're going to take these ice baths tonight, and we're going to get ready for the game tomorrow.
Go ahead,
Coach, you talked about that run Alabama A&M went on. What was really working for them, and what adjustments did you make to come out of that and still find a way to stick with the win?
Well, I think the biggest thing for us was that person kind of bothered us a little bit. We just needed to settle down and take better care of the ball. I think that was the biggest thing. Once we got in our 4 cross and we did a better job of taking care of the ball, I think we kind of calmed down a little bit. Because they made a couple of big bastards against us, and a lot of times that would rally a young team, but it didn't rally us. But we didn't do a great job of taking care of the ball in the backcourt. But once we settled down and started taking better care of the ball, I think we settled that run down a little bit. So I think it's just a matter of us taking care of the ball.
Coach, for Alabama A&M, when you take a look at the scouting report, clearly they had 2 All-SWAC selections in Alicia Wilson and also Kayla Walker. Tonight, you hold them to 10 points and 9 points respectively. Kudos to you and your squad for doing that defensively. How do you feel about holding them to those point standards, especially since they really make A&M go?
Well, you know what? That's what we talked about in the scouting report. We can lock down on defense when we get ready. When we're playing our best basketball is when we're playing our best defense. When we lock it down on people, because, Walker's in our scouting report. Pendleton is in our scouting report. Wilson is in our scouting report. All those kids who score for them, they're in our scouting report. So we pay special attention to them. Sometimes you can play solid defense and you still can't stop them. I thought Pendleton did a good job of hitting some tough jumpers on us. But we think Walker is the key to their team. You start letting her make a lot of three-point shots, that's going to get them going. And I thought we did a real good job against her.
Destiny, you were in a one-on-one situation against Alicia Wilson, holding her to 10 points on the evening while you outscore her, scoring 20. Talk about your performance tonight.
I got Defensive Player of the Year, so, my thing was coming in here and playing some lockdown defense. It wasn't really about the scoring. The scoring just came, but, Coach preached to us defense. Like, our offense going to come with the defense. So that's what we was locked in on, like making stops, getting those defensive rebounds, and letting our offense come. So, yeah.
For the player right here, 0. You told them before the game, hey, they're going to get 0 this, 0 that, and you locked down. So 8-0. How do you feel about your performance today and your team win?
I feel great. For me personally, it wasn't like a good scoring game for me, but that's okay because I got my big man right here, So my job today was to keep the team positive and keep us up, even when we got down and A&M had their run. Come on, y'all, let's go. That's all I had, So positivity, man, and I feel great about how I played, And then I locked down some of the best shooters.
Coach, what can you all do to improve for the next game?
Don't turn the ball over 26 times. I think that's the biggest thing for us. Don't turn it over so much because we don't turn it over. Those are possessions that we lost. Because if you turn it over against Texas Southern like that, you're gonna get blown away.
Yes, sir.
Because one thing they can do is put the ball in the basket. Now, you're talking about that defense. You're gonna really need to see it tomorrow because they are a scoring machine. We got to find a way to slow them down.
Thank you, sir.
Coach, when you start looking at your trip last year, it's the same this year. You beat a 3 seed. Now you got facing 2 seed in Texas Southern. I remember asking you about this after the game against Jackson last year. You said, "Oh, we coming back here to run it back. We're not down. We're gonna run it back." And you start to run.
Yep. Hey. Same situation. Got a 2 seed tomorrow. And I feel good about who we playing tomorrow because we didn't play them before. We're comfortable when we split during the regular season. So it's about coming out playing some good basketball tomorrow. Some darn good basketball. Let's hope we repeat ourselves from last year until we get to the championship game. Right. Then we'll try to do something different.
Destiny, you had a double-double performance, and considering everything that you've been through this season, how does it feel to just be back in this moment and still be on that quest to potentially win the selection?
Man, it just feels amazing. Like, it feels good to me that I could be there for my teammates. Like, I had a couple turnovers in the second half when they came out with that pressure, and I was getting in my head, and my teammates right there telling me, like, we need you and I need them. So they was just pumping me up, getting me in my head, like, letting me know it's going to be okay. Like, basketball is a game of runs, so they're going to make their run, we going to make our run. But just we have to stay level-headed tonight. And I think my team did a great job of that. So we just stayed focused and kept our eyes on the prize. And we came out with that dub tonight. So I just feel great. I'm so proud of my teammates, my coaches, everything. I'm just so glad to be in the position that we are in.